Hi, my name is Mahdad. I'm the founder of TVI. We are a digital agency that helps companies with research and marketing and creative production. We're also a part incubator and love chasing wacky ideas and coming up with cool solutions to problems that we see. We decided to really focus on innovation a couple of years ago after I did an assessment of myself and the company to understand why we weren't growing the way I wanted us to grow. And I always do that based on the three core principles and what the company is named after, which is delivering on time for our clients, adding value, and being innovative. And we've always been great, and we work very fast and we add lots of value for our existing clients, but we weren't doing anything in innovation. And the reason for that was we didn't have a process, we didn't have the tools, and so nobody was really acting on anything. So we set out to build that process and look for the systems that can work for us, and Blue Sky Labs was born. We chose Kindling because we were looking for a solution to help us in our innovation process. It had some great features. It was super easy to use. The user experience of it for us as a digital agency was extremely important. It needed to be mobile. That was critical for me because ideas are always coming on the fly and I didn't want to be restricted to going onto my desktop. But more importantly, it answered two questions that I had: was how were we going to measure innovation and contribution from the team, and how were we going to pass ideas through the innovation funnel or the startup funnel, and assess those ideas and prototype them, and then basically execute and deliver. So in a few different places, Kindling works with our process. Right at the beginning, it's the fundamental opening door to our everything we do in terms of innovation. Our labs is called Blue Sky Labs, and it's an open sky for ideas to come in, and so Kindling allows us to capture those ideas, but also to then assess those ideas and determine whether we move that idea through prototyping, through investment, and ultimately our end goal of spinning off a new business, or just maintaining a product that we can market in-house. So Bubble Ball was our first success with Kindling. It came a lot sooner than we expected. But it was something that Kindling allowed us to be prepared for. It was an idea that came about on a Sunday morning as I was watching some videos online, and I discovered this product that was being used in Europe and realized it wasn't something that existed here. And I put the idea into our fun category and said, guys, we got to do this. Like, this is just too much fun. Within a few hours, everybody was getting engaged, and because the notifications go out immediately, and there was interest in it, and I researched it a little bit more and said, you know what, this is something that we could actually do. So part of our process and our innovation process that we set up was focusing on ideas that we can actually execute, and not thinking of stuff that's so beyond our capabilities. And so this really worked for us. The beauty of it is that as an entrepreneur, I didn't have to go chase a team. The team was involved right from the get-go, from that initial spark of an idea, and they helped develop the idea. And so immediately I have a team that may not be experts in the roles that are required for a sports equipment distribution company, but everybody was able to jump in and wear different hats, and I think that's what we're good at here. Kindling is really appropriately named for what it does. It allows a spark to evolve. It provides the Kindle through collaboration to become the fuel for a rocket ship, and that's what we're always dreaming about, is that startup rocket ship. And so it was instrumental in just the discussion to happen outside of regular hours, outside of the meetings that we have scheduled during the week, and allows people who aren't necessarily as vocal in the office to be able to contribute and put their thoughts online. In terms of The return that we've seen so far, in less than a year, we spun off a new company, we gained investment for it, we're on pace to sell a few thousand units this year. They're all around our office, and it's a very colorful place here. And we've got 12 partners, which are sports facilities and entrepreneurs that are partnering with us to really develop the business and the sport. And hopefully we'll be around 50 by the end of the year. So what's next with Kindling? TVI continues doing what we do and trying to innovate on new things. And Kindling has been extremely supportive in setting up a new instance for the new company. So our ideas were ported over, and not only is the team still involved in that new instance, but we've now brought all of our partners into Kindling as well. And so they're quickly engaging. We didn't even have to train them. That's what I loved so much about it. I was expecting to have to do that. But they're getting involved with ideation on new game rules that we're developing, improvements to the equipment, how we're going to really grow this together. And it's awesome to have that ability to bring in people who have more experience than us, and people who've been running sports facilities for years, to really get involved in this business. We're all excited about developing the sport of the future.